here with a new show and a new judging panel. We're going to be doing boy band, and as their key demographic, clearly cattle ranchers. No, I was never into boy bands. I slipped right. It was too young for New Kids on the Block, and I was a little too old for both. NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, and Spice Girls, which makes me sound really, really old. Did you ever? This is Kelly.
Hi.
Did you ever?
Yes, I was really into NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, and 98 Degrees.
Ooh, John.
All of them.
So the reason why we specifically picked this one is my friend works on the show, so I'm super excited. So we're going to be doing a quick recap. About 9 million guys were on the first episode. They all auditioned, got a 3-second clip. Yeah, there was really clear early on that a number of these guys were not going to make it because you didn't see them. They'd have them sing like half a word and be like, okay, and then our next guy. We discovered a few things. Apparently, teenage boys dress just like middle-aged women. Tight pants, oversized shirt. That was really exciting. They all have holes in their jeans. They all have the same haircut that boys had when I was in junior high. Like the really big, like, wave, or the, like, do they call that a fade? Kid and play, you know what I mean? Like, whoosh. So that was exciting. I have very little notes. I have that Miles was clearly a bad boy because he was getting a tattoo. Emma needs to cool it a little bit. Like, I appreciate her enthusiasm, but she's older than me, which means that she's horribly, she's very young and with it. But she, like, her whole critique was like, oh, he was so cute. Oh, can we get a selfie together? And all that. Anything you want to add?
Fishy.
What? Nothing. Okay.
Somebody will get that.
Do you guys have anything to add about the auditions? What were the names of the 3 judges, John?
Timbaland, some dude, and some Spice Girl.
Okay, good job, good job. That's about all I can remember. Okay, and then they put them into teams, and they clearly staged that last thing about which was the last guy, because they very clearly had Drew. They took everyone, and Drew was still on there, and I went, oh, he's not going to be on it, and then he was on it. So clearly they, like, staged that whole thing. I'm very upset with that. Judging was pretty good. I was really impressed with Nick Carter. Not something I ever thought I'd say. Very impressed.
I thought that was Lance Bass.
I know, John, I know. We spent the entire episode discussing the fact that you thought it was Lance Bass. And despite the fact that we very clearly told you, no, it's not Lance Bass. And you were like, I'm going to Google this. And then you went and looked, and you're like, that's not who I thought that was. And then we had, they made 3 teams of 3. They had him sing. I didn't really see a standout.
And a guy in a purple suit was mean to him.
Who?
I don't know. Who?
Tim Davis? Oh, yeah, he, like, set them straight. That was kind of fun. He's like, nope. You think you're going to, I sent you guys stuff and you just did nothing with it? And I thought, well, welcome to teaching today's youth. That's exactly how that works. As a teacher for 9 years, I'll tell you that's exactly what you'd expect, is them be like, oh, well, I thought that was just for fun. Nope.
You mean I don't get an award for participating?
And then what was funny, okay, I didn't think it was funny though, because they had like them all lined up in a row, and they were like sending them home, and they just went right to left. And then the guy in the far left was like, dude, great spots with me. Because it was like, it was just straight down the line, and then they ended up not getting rid of the guy on the left. So,
they got rid of the old guy.
So he was like, what, like 22?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was an interesting mix. They all were adorable. If they weren't like super, super cute, they were really talented. And that's kind of how that went. So it'll be interesting to see. I enjoyed it.
I liked it.
So there you go. Anyway, hit us in the comments if you have a favorite, if you can remember any of their names. You can go ahead. I liked Andrew and Drew, although I can't remember them apart. Which one was better? And so I only wrote down 3 names. I wrote down Chance, Andrew, and Miles, and then decided that was too much work.
You need to be like Stripes, tight pants, bad hair, because I can remember those names.
Okay, well, we're working on a system. Okay, we'll see you next week.